Hello and welcome to the CSF 3103 lab series. This is Lab 8. So using Ostinato to generate random packets. What is Ostinato? So Ostinato is an open source packet crafter, PCAP player, and traffic generator, which it has a very easy to use and friendly graphical user interface. So most of the students, they get confused between packet crafting and packet generator. So packet crafting allows you to create your own custom packet, which is the process of manually creating or editing the existing data packet that you have on a network for the purpose of testing network devices. And there are so many software allows you to do packet crafting, such as Escapi, HPing3, and Ostinato itself, which is we are going to use in this lab. Packet generator is a type of a software that generates random packets. And also there are so many software that allows you to do packet generating, all right, or to package they do generate packets. Again, such as Ostinato, which is we're going to use here, NPing, and Netiscan. Okay, so here in task 1, we are going to install Ostinato. So Ostinato is not installed by default in Security Onion. So we can go here to the terminal. By the way, ostinato is an Italian word that in music, so the pattern that repeats itself, you see in music, it repeats over and over and over, they call it ostinato. All right, so here sudo apt get install ostinato. Right. Password, let me in, capital L. All right, so it might take a little longer when you do it the first time because I haven't installed it before and I removed it just to show you here because that's where it gives you for the first time where you need to put or type the capital Y in order to continue and all that. So put that in mind. In task 2, we are going to start Ostinato and configure a new stream. Right, so here to start Ostinato, you have to issue the command sudo ostinato. So let's do that. So now Ostinato has started. And as we see here, when you start Ostinato, you see the default ports group, okay, or the port groups. So you see them here. Once you hit the plus sign, these port groups which are present in your Security Onion machine. All right, so you can hit here the plus sign to display all the available ports. Right, so here in this lab we're going to use the loopback. See here, that's port 10 LO. So this is not 10, the second one here. That's LO for the loopback. All right, so I'm going to click on the loopback. Then here, I'm going to right click and select new stream. All right, so this is the new stream, but we have to edit it. All right, we need to craft our own packet. So I can double click here or I can right click and say edit stream. All right, so either way, just gonna double click here. That's open. Let's put this a little bit up here. Okay, that's much better. So here for L1, I'm gonna leave it the same. For layer 2, L2, I'm gonna select Ethernet. For layer 3, that's IPv4. And if I go down here, okay. So for layer 3, I selected IPv4. For layer 4, I'm going to select TCP. And here for the payload, I'm going to leave it at pattern. So the second part of creating the new stream, I'm going to select protocol data. And here I'm interested about the internet protocol. Here I'm going to put a source IP and destination IP. Right, so here I'm just going to put 1.1.1.1, and the destination going to put 2.2.2. Right. So again, for the payload here, data, you can select random, and then stream control. Here I'm just going to put more number of packets instead of 1. So let's put 30 according to the lab. Right, so here we can look at the packet view. This is what we have selected. If we go here, IPv4, I should see my source and destination IP, right? And the data payload, right? So that's here, and so on. I did not put a MAC address, so that's we could, if we know our source IP address and destination IP address, we can select that. So now here, I'm just gonna hit OK, right? And then this one is port number 10. I have to highlight it. So yeah, this is port number 10, which is our loopback. Click here on the top to highlight it, and do not forget to hit apply. And so now it has been applied. Then I'm just going to capture some data. Okay, so here I'm going to click here, start capture. After you start the capturing, you can start also transmitting some data, right? So I'm going to click here, wait for a little bit. Okay, so I have transmitted enough now. I can just stop right here, stop capturing, and also I can stop the transmitting. All right, so now here, view capture buffer. This will open Wireshark. So you might receive an error here, but it's okay. So you can just hit OK on that. Now here I have, because I'm capturing on the loopback interface, right? So that's the LO. So that's why you see here source IP is 127.0.1.1 to destination IP 127.0.0.1, which is the loopback, the reserved loopback IP address, right? Okay. So Now here also we are, if you remember, we put the IP, the source IP address 1.1.1.1.1 and the destination IP address 2.2.2.2, right? So here, let's see if we um, have um, captured that too. So here, because I have done it before, that's why I see it here in the history, right? So IP.address dot add addr equal 1.1.1.1.1. All right, so here I'm just gonna hit enter. This is using the filter, right? So here now I see that I have captured these. So source IP 1.1.1.1, destination IP 2.2.2.2, right? So here for some reason from um, uh, Azure is blocking the ping and blocking some access to these sites. That's why you might not get all the fields are populated here. So here you see as the Ethernet, right? The source port, the source MAC address is 00000, and also that it's related to uh, because we did not put that when we crafted our um, packets, right? All right, so here and here also you see the port is zero and the port, the source port is zero and destination port is zero, right? But you can look here if I go to Internet Protocol version 4, I should see that the source IP and destination IP were what we just put, right? So here also again you can answer um, a lot of the questions or right here. So this is what I have done. So here, right, this is what we just saw. So you can observe the first frame was sent by 1.1.1.1, which is just right here. This is the first one that was sent, right? And then you can answer these questions from that frame, right? So, and do not forget to answer these two questions here at the end of the lab. So that's all. I hope this has been informative, and I would like to thank you for viewing.